Hello, Mr. Putin's message, while NATO is meeting with the attack on Kremenchuck, cannot be any clearer. He had said earlier that should NATO supply Ukraine with long-range missiles or longer-range missiles, then he will use the same to attack targets which were further afield. However, to attack a supermarket in Kremenchuck, and now for CCTV video footage to emerge which shows the missile entering the supermarket itself, it's really quite a frightening piece of television footage. I saw it a few minutes ago. I'm sure you can find it on the internet. And the testimony of people who were caught in that supermarket. What message does it actually send us? Number one, that Mr. Putin's missiles are ineffective, or that he doesn't really know what he's targeting. Number two, that he is intentionally targeting civilians. It's one or the other. Either he is stupid or he is evil. I myself tend to think that he is evil. There are other people, and I'm sure his own defenders would say he is stupid, and that he is using faulty equipment. How are you going to win a war like that? Oh, he would say, it's not a war. It's a special campaign. It's a military maneuver. In the end, the rhetoric just doesn't work. And more than that, every time I post something about Ukraine on here, the trolls are out in force. The other day, when I posted something about Kremenchuck, the number of people I was responding to who were saying, no, this is an arms dump. There was nobody in the supermarket. Look at the photographs. There's no cars outside the supermarket. They've been bombed. They've been bombed, or the people who were in those cars managed to get away. You can't judge a terrorist site by the absence of cars, or and so on. These are false criteria, and the trolls need to pack up their systems, and they need to get on with something better. They need to get on with real life. If they really want to fight for Mr. Putin, they should go to Russia and do so. If, on the other hand, they want to sit on their computer, onanistically responding to anything that I or other people in the West are saying, there is only one solution to that, and that is that they need to be switched off. And I certainly am going to stop responding to these people. And so many of them have a British background, and I am deeply ashamed. We have this idea that we need to see both sides of a story, and then we make a decision. I don't need to present both sides of a story. I have made a decision. What you're getting on here is a decision and an opinion. You're not getting both sides of the story. I have looked at both sides of the story, and believe me, I have sources both in Russia and in Ukraine and in Turkey and in other places across the world. And I make an informed decision. I do not slavishly follow what I hear on the BBC, but often the BBC is right, which is why I am so ashamed of the DCMS minister, Nadine Dorries, who basically wants to stab the BBC in the back. We should be celebrating good reporting, not destroying it, and we should certainly draw a distinction between good reporting and trolling. It's as simple as that.